Hi, my name is Katie with Tranquil Garden, and I'm meeting today with Shiraz Baboo, who is an intuitive energy healer and an Access Bars facilitator and teacher, I believe. The first thing I wanted to ask you is what brought you to the spiritual and healing world, and how come you're not a lawyer or something else instead?
Okay, well, I was in the corporate world. I was a software designer and developer and project manager. But I've been dabbling with energy all my life since I was about 8 years old, and my father used to take us out to these different workshops and retreats because he was looking for something more and something different. And so I learned a whole bunch of spiritual stuff. I learned a lot about mental control and concentration, and it just opened me up to this whole world of what else is out there. And so I played with that throughout my life, and so it was always there, but it wasn't until I really started looking at access consciousness and fifth dimensional healing that my life sort of changed, that I really delved deep into energy work and what else is possible, really.
Okay. Now, here at Tranquil Garden, Shiraz has been offering a program called Clear the Crap. Can you sort of explain to us a little bit about that program and why people take it?
Well, everyone's got crap, so
right.
Whether they want to admit it or not. And my theory is that a lot of people feel that they need to be fixed, and they don't really. No one's broken. But life's dumped all this crap on you over the years, and it keeps you from being who you really are and making decisions that would make you happy. And if you just learn how to clear that crap, piece by piece or foot by foot or however deep it is, then you start to feel lighter, you start to feel more yourself, and your whole world starts to change.
Okay. Now, when you say crap that's being cleared, most of the time that ends up being beliefs, is that correct?
Yes. So we're implanted with a whole bunch of beliefs from our parents, from society, from the media, and our friends, big ones there. And most of these don't serve us. Most of us just give us limitation and restriction in our lives. So if you start to rip off all those beliefs, then you start to be more you, and you start to really see what's out there. Your awareness expands, and everything that's available to you that's always been there that you thought wasn't, suddenly seems that much closer.
Okay, great. Now, I know the Clearing the Crap workshop that you did in December actually was one of our best attended events, and we got many, many wonderful reviews from it. And happily, you're doing another one for us in February, which is about sex and relationships.
Yes.
I believe that's Wednesday the 11th. So when you do a Clearing the Crap on sex and relationships, what is something that you're commonly clearing for the group? The
biggest thing that comes up with relationships is the whole idea of commitment, obligation, and investment in a relationship. So you think you've put in 5-6 years into a relationship, and so you've got to see it through because you don't want to lose that investment. And it doesn't matter that you hate the person and you can't stand being in this relationship anymore. It's like, and that shouldn't be the case. You shouldn't be in a relationship because you're obligated. You should be in a relationship because you choose to be in a relationship. So what if every day you'd wake up and you honestly said, I choose to be with this person today because that makes me feel amazing and I love being with this person. And what if they said or thought the exact same thing with you every day? What kind of a relationship would that feel like?
So a lot of the beliefs that we have in our relationship, do you think a lot of those sort of come from our parents or from what we've observed in relationships around us?
Yes, absolutely. And it goes back, you can see generations of people repeating the same relationships. And the unfortunate thing is people that have relationships that aren't working are the ones that usually give you advice on how to have your relationship.
Right.
And, yeah, and so if they don't have the right information to give you, they can't really help you out at all. And people can only give what they've got. And it sounds like an obvious statement, but your parents do their best to give you the values that they think are the right ones. But if those values that they've been taught from their parents, who got taught by their parents, got taught with their parents, were obligation, commitment, you stick it out, and no matter what, that's not helping you with your relationship.
Right. So this kind of a program would be something we could recommend to a woman perhaps who is dating the same person over and over and over again?
Yes. And and it's funny because we fall into these patterns and we don't know why we date the same people, or I always attract the wrong guy. And,
right.
And it's because there's something about it that's either ingrained in your belief system that that's the way it has to be, or there's something about it you actually love. And it's amazing. I've seen these girls that say, every time I'm dating a guy, it's this big drama production, and we fight all the time. And I've worked with people, and some of them, they actually love the drama, and they don't realize it. They love that feeling of potency of winning those arguments with their partners.
Right.
And so they say, I'm tired of the drama, I'm sick of the drama. I'm like, no, you really love that drama.
Right.
When you're actually sick and tired of it, that will all stop.
Right. And so participating in this workshop, I mean, there's a lot of people in the room, it's as a group, but do you think that the individual still benefits despite there being so many other people there? Absolutely.
Because with the group, the energy of the group, everyone contributes to each other. So the clearings become quite powerful from everyone helping out. And also when a lot of people get together in a room for a workshop like this, 99% of the time they've got similar issues to clear. And some of them are going to be too shy to come up and say, this is what my issue is, and someone else is going to end up saying it. And so that'll give that person a chance to get rid of it as well.
Okay.
So it's a great collaborative experiment of fun, I think.
Okay,
yeah.
Great. Well, if you're interested in attending one of the Clearing the Crap workshops or doing one-on-one sessions with Shiraz, you can find out more information about him and the workshops at our website, which is www.tranquilgarden.ca. And Shiraz, you also have your own website.
Yeah. The name of my company is Energetic Magic, so the website is energeticmagic.com.
Wonderful. Well, thank you for coming in and talking to me today, and it was a pleasure to have you.
Pleasure being here.